Alright guys, welcome, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really efficient tree farm / garden. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need water, you're going to need a hoe, let's go with diamond, you're going to need torches, and you're going to need some glass blocks, and then just whatever sapling you want. I'm going to go with just oak, and then some seeds. So I'm just going to start with just regular seeds. Okay, next we are going to start out by digging out all this grass because it's in my way. And that's my brother over there who's going to help us with this. Henry, stop planting flowers. Get out. Die, flowers. Henry, help me destroy all this stuff. You may also need some grass or dirt because we are failing at digging right now. Okay, so we're going to be working up here in this top part where I'm digging around. Sheep, get out of the way. Die, 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 die. Okay, so you're going to need a space that's, because each little tree square is going to be 5 by 5. So that's 25. You're going to need a 75 by 75 place, which is pretty big. Or for a garden. Okay. Okay, so now that we are almost done killing all this grass, we will start making this. Okay, so the one outside layer, so like this right here, and then there's so it's gonna be the 5, and then it's gonna go around like this, up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's gonna be 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, die sheep, 5 right here, and then so what's gonna happen is you're gonna dig that out right there, or actually no, you're gonna keep that, sorry. So you're gonna keep that and then dig out around. So that middle square right there that I left is where we are gonna have our sapling plant.
Yeah, you need to put water.
And then right here it's gonna dig down 2 under where the water is gonna go, so technically 3 down. And then, so now that that's done, what you're going to do is you're going to place the torches down here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is so it lights up your garden. That way at night, monsters can't like spawn in your garden and destroy everything. Specifically spiders, because they're really annoying.
And slime.
Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to fill this up with water. Really, you only need 4 in the 4 buckets of water in the 4 corners, and that will do it. And then we'll place a sapling, and then you can just hoe out the rest since it dehoed. And then you'll just plant your seeds around it. And so what is really nice is if you have 9 of these in a square, that way it just works and it grows really quickly and efficiently. Okay, so next we're going to start out on the next one.
Am I helping?
And then I'm going to go right through here, hoe this up right there, get this stupid sheep off my garden. Die. Die. Okay. And then got to have that middle little tower, which my brother's going to fix right now.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
And then we're going to place our torches.
I didn't put the...
And then our glass. And then our sapling. And then our seeds.
Why don't you put tinted glass? Tinted glass looks boss. Lime stained tinted glass.
We're not using tinted glass because it's just easier not to, come up with tinted glass in survival. It's easier just to have regular glass. Okay, and then we're gonna start on our next little part over here.
Can I use tinted glass anyways?
No, we are not using tinted glass, Henry.
Oh, I have lime green stained tinted glass.
So hoe that out. I know if you're in survival, it's probably gonna waste the hoe, but it's a bit better. Stupid sheep, get out, die.
You cornered the sheep.
Oops.
Oops, I cornered the sheep.
Okay, now he's out of the way. So now we're gonna place our torches. And then our glass. Okay, and then our water.
We need to re-hoe everything.
Then we're gonna hoe it. And then we're gonna pop our seeds.
Zap in the middle.
Okay, and
I hit some random button and then poof, I was out of Minecraft. I was sad.
okay. Now moving on to the last square while my brother finishes up his square.
You're already on it. Oh my god. You're quick. Well, I didn't really create the design of this, so I'm not too quick. Jeez.
And the glass. And then the water.
Whoa, a tree already grew.
And as you can see over there, just in this time that we've been working on this, and we've been doing it really fast and creative compared to survival, a tree already grew. That's just how quick everything is.
Izzo, you forgot to plant the seeds.
And then the seeds. And then, there you go. There's your garden. And then, just wait for that to grow a little bit.
Put a fence.
And then we're going to put a fence around it. So we're going to leave two spaces and then a fence. Get rid of some of them grass.
We need one of those little opening fences.
And really either way you can do it where this is down low one more, or you could just leave it up. It works either way.
Is I'm doing this so I can.
Oh no, I can't just hit the block. Okay, so now we have that, and then we're going to put one more around it, and then we're going to put one more for the fence.
Oh yeah. I need a shovel.
And my brother, he thinks he needs a shovel, even though he's in creative. Alright, never mind. But see, you can also use the shovel. If you right click on the grass, grass only. It has to be grown grass, otherwise it won't work. It'll make one of those little villager paths.
This is quick. How long is it so far?
And then I'm going to put this.
Done with the path around as well.
And then we're going to put some fence. Oops, I forgot to put my fence in my inventory. I'm just going to search it. Okay, we're going to go with an oak fence, and then we're going to get an oak gate. Oops. No. Yeah. Okay. And Henry's doing it wrong. The fence is supposed to go one out from the pathway.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
In the survival world, it wasn't like that.
Yes, it was, Henry. Yes, it was.
Oh.
Oops, okay. And the quick way to do fences is just to place on the block and not on the fence. And then you just go fast and it'll just place. It's like speed fencing. Okay. Gotta destroy some of this stuff here, and then some of this stuff here. Because you don't want anybody like running and jumping into your garden. That would just be annoying. Just get rid of some of this stuff here. I mean, like, what's the point of a fence? People can just run and jump over it.
Like this. What the?
Okay. And then just about one more block, I think. Two.
The gate's gonna be over here.
Okay. So now that we have that pretty much good, okay.
So I'm making the gate over here. Okay?
And then the gate is not going to be over there.
What?
It is going to be right in the center because I like centered things.
Yeah, this is gonna be
And then you could just put a pathway right after the gate, Henry.
There you go. Just to make it look more slanted, not have that block right there.
Henry, leave it.
No, it's more slanted.
Leave it. Okay. Oops. What did I just do that for? Alright, and then we're going to grab our shovel. Alright, tools. Get our shovel and just tow that out so it looks nice and clean. And there we go. That would be your tree farm and wheat farm.
Of course, you
All right.
can plant
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like my videos. And just leave in the comments what you think, what you would like to see in Minecraft. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.